The day is coming when telegraph wires will be laid onto houses just like water or gas, and friends converse with each other without leaving home. Ordinary people who know nothing of phonetics or elocution have difficulties in understanding slow speech composed of perfect sounds, while they have no difficulty in comprehending an imperfect gabble if only the accent and rhythm are natural. America is a country of inventors, and the greatest of inventors are the newspapermen. Neither the Army nor the Navy is of any protection, or very little protection, against aerial raids. The nation that secures control of the air will ultimately control the world. Before anything else, preparation is the key to success. My knowledge of electrical subjects was not acquired in a methodical manner, but was picked up from such books as I could get hold of, and from such experiments as I could make with my own hands. Perseverance must have some practical end, or it does not avail the man possessing it. Man is the result of slow growth. That is why he occupies the position he does in animal life. What does a pup amount to that has gained its growth in a few days or weeks, beside a man who only attains it in as many years? There cannot be mental atrophy in any person who continues to observe, to remember what he observes, and to seek answers for his unceasing hows and whees about things. I have always considered myself as an agnostic. Don't keep forever on the public road, going only where others have gone. The inventor is a man who looks around upon the world and is not contented with things as they are. He wants to improve whatever he sees. He wants to benefit the world. He is haunted by an idea. The spirit of invention possesses him, seeking materialization. Observe, remember, compare. Wherever you may find the inventor, you may give him wealth or you may take from him all that he has. And he will go on inventing. He can no more help inventing than he can help thinking or breathing. A man, as a general rule, owes very little to what he is born with. A man is what he makes of himself. I would impress upon your minds the fact that if you want to do a man justice, you should believe what a man says himself rather than what people say he says. A man's own judgment should be the final appeal in all that relates to himself. The most successful men, in the end, are those whose success is the result of steady accretion. What this power is, I cannot say. All I know is that it exists, and it becomes available only when a man is in that state of mind in which he knows exactly what he wants and is fully determined not to quit until he finds it. Man is an animal which, alone among the animals, refuses to be satisfied by the fulfillment of animal desires. It is the man who carefully advances step by step, who is bound to succeed in the greatest degree. The great advantage it possesses over every other form of electrical apparatus consists in the fact that it requires no skill to operate the instrument. One day there will be a telephone in every major city in the USA. The telephone will be used to inform people that a telegram has been sent. Such a chimerical idea as telegraphing vocal sounds would indeed, to most minds, seem scarcely feasible enough to spend time in working over. I believe, however, that it is feasible and that I have got the key to the solution of the problem. Watson, if I can get a mechanism which will make a current of electricity vary in its intensity, as the air varies in density when a sound is passing through it, I can telegraph any sound, even the sound of speech. It is not, of course, complete yet, but some sentences were understood this afternoon. I feel that I have at last struck the solution of a great problem. Grand telegraphic discovery today. Transmitted vocal sounds for the first time. With some further modification, I hope we may be enabled to distinguish the timbre of the sound. Be not the first by whom the new are tried, nor yet the last to lay the old aside. All really big discoveries are the results of thought. We so often look so long and so regretfully upon the closed door that we do not see the ones which open for us. God has strewn our paths with wonders, and we certainly should not go through life with our eyes shut. We are all too much inclined, I think, to walk through life with our eyes shut. There are things all around us and right at our very feet that we have never seen because we have never really looked. The only difference between success and failure is the ability to take action. I may be given credit for having blazed the trail, but when I look at the subsequent developments, I feel the credit is due to others rather than to myself. I had made up my mind to find that for which I was searching, even if it required the remainder of my life. After innumerable failures, I finally uncovered the principle for which I was searching, and I was astounded at its simplicity. When one door closes, another one opens. Leave the beaten track behind occasionally and dive into the woods. Every time you do, you will be certain to find something you have never seen before. Of course, it will be a little thing, but do not ignore it. One discovery will lead to another, and before you know it, you will have something worth thinking about to occupy your mind. And really big discoveries are the result of thought. Night is a more quiet time to work. It aids thought. Great discoveries and improvements invariably involve the cooperation of many minds. Concentrate all your thoughts upon the work in hand. The sun's rays do not burn until brought to a focus. The day will come when the man at the telephone will be able to see the distant person to whom he is speaking.